Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm back with another update on my shed. Now, as you can probably tell just by looking around me, Florida is currently doing its bipolar weather thing. That means that the last time I shot a video, it was so hot you could get an egg on your forehead. Forget about the sidewalk. Let's not even go there. You could just, roast steaks on there and barbecue. But anywho, now it's dreary and rainy, and it's been raining so hard, as a matter of fact, that borderline swim through the air. Anywho, I have made progress on my shed. As I promised, I am giving you guys an update. So you can see behind me, I now have the doors and the track and everything on there, and I'm gonna go inside and show you. I've started moving some things. Airplane brake. Please move your little ghetto plane. I have cars that cost more than that plane. Pretty sure my bicycle costs more than that plane. Anyway, so it is now rainy, humid. As a matter of fact, my camera lens is currently fogged over as I'm speaking to you guys. Anywho, I'm making some progress here. Tomorrow I got a bunch of guys coming through, and they're gonna help me move stuff out of my garage and into the shed, so that hopefully by the end of tomorrow my 2-car garage is a 2-car garage once more. So I should have both the Camaro and the Miata inside the garage and not on my driveway, and this shed full of the things that were in the way for the most part, and in a nice tidy fashion. Of course, I'm not just going to transfer stuff over. I'm going to be throwing stuff out as I go. So as we take things out, I'm going to say yay or nay. Yay goes in the shed, nay goes in the trash, or I'll take a trip to the dump. How many of these little ghetto airplanes need to fly by every 5 minutes? I swear I could take that thing out of the sky with slingshot. Like, dude. Let me give you guys an update of where I'm at inside the shed so you get a feel for it. Alright, so here's the shed. I've got the doors on. Now the keen-eyed among you will notice the gap on the doors is a little bit larger on the bottom than up the top. And that's not the doors being wrong, that's actually the track. The less noticeable thing is that this track is made out of multiple pieces, and if the part in the center sags ever so slightly, you've got that problem. So something that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to source a 10-foot long solid bar in the same general dimensions as this and drill it out and mount it in its place. But in the meantime, this will have to do, and I don't need it to be a perfect seal, right, because it's a shed. Let's go ahead and open this thing. So looking into the shed, you can see that I've already got a couple of things in here. Now, bear in mind that neither of these ladders are going to be staying in this part of the shed. They're actually my dad's, so they're going back to his house. And when I do have my own ladders out here, I'm just gonna build hangers for them so that they can go on the outside, like under the eaves of the shed, and not take up space inside. So thus far, I've just got a couple of like plastic bins up on the shelves. I've got my pressure washer set up over here. It's a 4,000 PSI unit, which is fantastic because I just did the porch and got all the filth the dogs made out of there. I've got a few things, right? Some pesticides. Basically, when I finished putting on the doors, I took the plastic tarp out. I swept the whole place. I came in here with a leaf blower and got rid of all the filth. And then just fumigated the entire thing from head to toe with Ortho Home Defense Max. And this is a free plug, I'm not being promoted, but this stuff is effective, right? Not being promoted, not being sponsored, right? Not being sponsored by them or anyone for that matter. Feel free to help out if you guys like me shouting you out. Anywho, the whole thing is that stuff works. I did it on my house when I first got the house, and like I would find bugs dead in my house for like 3 years after the fact. So I shot all the inside of the shed with it for that same reason, right? I don't want stuff living in here. I don't want ants, I don't want whatever other termites, bugs, etc. So I shot every single board, I shot the roof, I shot every like corner. So this place should be pretty bug free, and it is actually, because when I took the tarp out, there was a bunch of ants living here and all kinds of little critters, and like right now I see absolutely nothing, and that's exactly how I'd like it to stay. Absolutely no critters. So in here, I'm probably going to be bringing a couple machines. I'm going to definitely be bringing my lawn tractor, which I'm going to be doing some work on that guy to get it going again. I flooded the carb out, so I haven't been using it lately. Obviously, I have the top row of shelving that I still have to start populating, so we're definitely going to do that. We're going to start loading stuff up on the shelves on both sides. I've got stuff for the construction on the right. That stuff is going to go because it's just extra materials, and that's going to be used for storage, right? So as soon as these guys get over here tomorrow, we're going to start packing all this stuff into the shed and cleaning out the garage, and then hopefully start shooting some very nice videos of doing work on my cars in the garage, because I'm actually going to have room to work and film, and it's not just going to be me like battling a bunch of junk in order to get things done in the garage. So I'm looking forward to that. You guys will see that very soon. So that's pretty much where I'm at with the shed. I'll definitely shoot an update tomorrow once the guys and I are done with everything that we're going to do, and I will probably hold off on posting until that happens, just so that you guys can see the look of that. Alright, so Saturday happened. Let's take a look at where I'm at. Finally, we've made some progress. Alright, so as you can see, I've gotten a bunch of things in here, right? I've got my lawn tractor, I've got my lawn mower that was back there earlier, I got my bandsaw, I've got a bunch of bins. All of the bins that I put up here are labeled, so I know exactly what they're for and why I'm keeping them. That way, I'm not collecting random junk. I've got a few things out back. I've put in a hanger so I can hang up any shovels or brooms or rakes I might keep out here. Probably going to be adding a few more things like that so I can hang up like garden spades and other little tools. But basically, I'm in a pretty good place right now. I'm happy with where it's at, and I'm going to keep working on, you know, finishing little details here. The downspout for the gutter, corner trims, the soffit, and eventually there's going to be phase 2 where there's going to be the electrical and the water. I definitely have an interesting idea for the water on this side, and I'll explain that to you guys right now. So looking at this side, I want to go ahead and create a wall in the very same style and material that I use for my doors, and just add that along maybe like the center of this blue wall on this side, and have a paver on the bottom. Obviously I'm going to do rocks all the way around the entire shed, but basically I want to have like a shower head there, and on the bottom a little hose connection. And that's just if I've been like mowing the lawn or doing whatever out here and I'm hot and sweaty and I don't want to trudge all that filth into the house with me to then go shower. I can shower outside and come into the house already clean. Also, having a hose connection down there will allow me to shower my dogs out here, bathe my dogs out here, so I don't have, you know, their hair and their filth accumulating on the back porch where I currently shower them, and they shed a bunch of hair when you shower them. So that's something that I'm definitely going to do. That's going to be a pretty big upgrade and make me happy. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. This week I'm going to go by nurseries and see how much they want for rocks, because I also have a project up front that I got to do that on. But I definitely am going to do it all the way around the shed, front and back, and out in the front in the other project I mentioned. You guys probably saw a video a while back I did of building some benches. Those benches are for that, and they still have not been used because other projects have taken priority. Another quick thing is, now that I'm mostly done with this project, I'm just going to be, you know, tweaking little details here and there. I am going to be starting on another project. So the next project is this structure that you see right here. Right now there's a 1981 Toyota Celica TX22 there. I will be getting rid of the TX22, and I will be using the space for my dogs. I'm going to clean out that space completely, build it out, make it into a fully roofed over like nice kennel for them, and from now on that's where they're going to stay. And then I'm going to turn my porch area into a nice outdoor living space. So first we're going to knock out that kennel, and I'm definitely going to document that for YouTube, and then I'll document the porch for sure. Obviously, with all of those things done, another investment I will be making is in getting a new fence put in all the way around this house, because my old fence is falling apart and it looks like junk. So that's going to get done. And that's pretty much the update for this week. If you guys have been following along, I'd like to thank you for continuing to watch. If you have any comments or feedback, feel free to leave that in the comment section. If If you want to, you know, be notified when I post up more videos, definitely gonna have more like how-to stuff coming along. So feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you're notified whenever I post up another video. And as always, thank you guys for watching.